Welcome back to the Oakland Golf Notebook. My name is Neil Rule, the voice of the Golden Grizzlies, with one of my favorite guys here. We're talking Oakland men's golf, Nick Pumford, our guest here today. And Nick, look, it's about 2 degrees. It snowed 400 feet in the last 3 days. I know the indoor practice facility is on its way. It's coming, but I wish it was wrapping up today, don't you?
I do, but we're making do, and the guys are working hard, and we're ready to start competing.
And speaking of that, you guys have to go to warm places to play as the season's getting ready to get rolling for you guys. I know we have a lot of stuff to get to here, but let's touch on that. I mean, you guys will be hitting the road. What are you looking for? How do you arrive at this schedule? What guys do we need to look out for this year?
I mean, we're all about competing at the highest level, and from day one, my goal was to bring Oakland golf into the national spotlight, and one of the best ways to do that is create a competitive schedule. And I feel like we've done that really well this spring. Headed out to California for a week on spring break, and we're able to get 2 events out there, high level quality events with obviously some good weather. And then we have a Big Ten tournament in the schedule playing at Penn State's event. We head down to Butler, head down south to East Carolina's event. So we're seeing all different types of grasses, all different types of competition, and ultimately it's preparing us for the Horizon League championships and beyond.
And speaking of that, obviously it takes players to get to where you want to go. You guys are really knocking on the door for that Horizon League championship and expect to be contenders. You expect yourself, they expect themselves to be contenders for it. How's that going to work itself out, Nick? As far as this roster goes this year, break it down for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think in years past we've really struggled with depth, and we've had a lot of young guys. This year we're old. We have 3 graduate guys on the team. And I think this is the deepest team we've had by far. And so Thomas Giroux is coming back and leading us in his senior season. He's had an unbelievable summer, averaging under par in tournament play. We had 12 qualifying rounds this past fall, and he averaged under par for that. And as you know, playing khaki from the tips, averaging under par is pretty darn good. So he's going to lead us. Chris Handy's coming back for his 5th year. He's had a lot of experience. And then kind of a lone bright spot has been Yaro Ilienko, a freshman this year. He's made his way into the lineup. So I'm excited to see what the guys can do, and I know they're chomping at the bit to compete.
And I know depth certainly is key because they do count, they count multiple scores. So you certainly have to have that depth coming into play. But you talked about high level competition and your guys, and a big opportunity for you guys. And this is pretty exciting. The Genesis Invitational that's coming up on PGA Tour out there in Los Angeles. You guys will be participating in that as well as far as the collegiate showcase goes. And this is really a cool thing. You're talking about the best college golf programs in the country. I mean, they are. Look at the roster of names that have come through there. You can probably cross-reference with the leaderboard every Sunday in the PGA Tour. The whole PGA Tour experience. Tell us more about that. How will that all work, the Genesis Collegiate Invitational?
Yeah, I mean, ever since the tournament was started, 7 years ago now, I've always wanted to compete in it and get it and play in the event and have Oakland represented. And obviously with Brian being out there, kind of a mainstay, the opportunity arose and we couldn't turn it down. And so to your point, we're going to be teamed up against Oklahoma State and Ricky Fowler, and Florida and Billy Horschel. And we're going to have Kyle Petrovich and Brian Stewart out there. And it's a 1-round event, and the low collegiate player gets an exemption into the field. And, Kyle's shown he can go low. And so we're going to coach him up and see what we can do out there.
Just a huge opportunity, and something that certainly will be a lot of fun. And, Nick, I'm excited for you guys. You're my guy, man. No one roots harder for this program than I do. And, as always, it's great to catch up with you. A lot of fun to chat with you.
No, I appreciate it, Neil. And hopefully you're working on that slice of yours.
No, we're getting that fixed. It's a baby draw now.
I love it.
Thanks for the time.